Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise here in year number 3. Last episode we took on the Heaters, one of the remaining undefeated teams in the league, and we beat them 5-3 behind a great pitching performance from Jude Hockey, and also from a great offensive day from Mario Mustachio, who hit 2 home runs, driving in 4 of our 5 runs on the contest. And with that, we now enter our first division contest of the season against the Overdogs, which is a doubleheader. So that will be games 6 and 7 here in the regular season. The first pitching matchup is looking like this. It's Frangipani on the hill for us. 1-0, 5.40 ERA, and a 180 whip. Fully healed up from the injury she suffered in her first start with the line drive to the chest. And on the other side, it is the Overdogs' second pitcher in the rotation, Jerry Capps. Last year's ace is now the number 2, 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA and a 1.14 whip. So, a pitching matchup slightly favors Capps, but we'll see how that pans out. One thing we want to jump into here real quick is we have a comment from YouTube from Harry Hemp that says, he was very proud of the move we made to bring in Samuel Perez to replace Fiona Clark, but he wanted to know if we could also get rid of Thurman, who's been underperforming this year, and I agreed with him. Unfortunately, I checked before I started streaming, there are center fielders out here in free agency as of this moment. So even though Thurman Colt, who is under this year, is eligible to be replaced by me, okay with it, I don't have anybody to make the roster move with, unfortunately. So for the time being, we'll get to stick around, and who knows, maybe he'll bust out of this slump. He was one of the co-leaders in home runs last year in the regular season, so maybe he'll pick it up later on. Anyway, let's jump into the first game here in the doubleheader episode. Leading off, here's the lineup. Rookie Demi Cardenas, the second baseman who's locked in, is at the top. Third baseman Mario Mustachio will be batting 4th, coming off his 2-homer game. Batting 5th, our shortstop today, Ian Fielder. Batting 6th and 10th is center fielder Thurman Colt. Batting 7th is left fielder Buck Swiner. Batting 8th is right fielder Carter Mahoney. And batting 9th is the pitcher Frangipani. Let's get it on. Seeing the Overdogs for the first time this season, maxed out their speed. They got a good rotation, a good power supply in their offense. Contact's on the weaker side, so is their defense, and their bullpen is absolutely atrocious. So if you can get by their starter, they're going to have a rough time. Also wanted to give a shout out to our recent follower here on Twitch. He followed off stream, so shout out to Darvorg. Welcome to the followers channel, or I guess follow. Thank you. Appreciate it as always. Let's have a good time and see if we can sweep this doubleheader here today. Cardenas, Hart, and Trunk are going to be up first here. Caps. Rookie Demi Cardenas leading off. Second baseman's locked in, hitting .524, 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year. And here's a look at Caps' numbers on the season. Jerry is 1-0. He has a 2.57 ERA and a 1.14 whip. 2 earned runs given up in his first start, which was 7 innings. 6 hits surrendered with 2 walks, and he also struck out 6 batters. Batting average against only at .231, so very solid debut start for Caps. It was a quality start, and he got himself the victory in that start as well. So props to Jerry and his 6 here in the series. 3rd year total, 2nd year Dogs. His first year was with the Crocs. So he stayed in division. Let's see how he does against us. Sorry, a fastball low, ball 1. Last season, I believe we faced, and we won that against him, so we are with him here in the series. Fastball inside, 2-0. Fastball moving by Cardenas to center field, hit well, but it's going to hang up for the center fielder, Damien Rush, who will make the catch. Next up is the catcher, Hank Hart, hitting .267 with an RBI on the year. Hank drove in his first run of the season last episode. Strike in there with a, no, that's not last episode, that was 2 episodes ago, sorry. Fastball in there for a strike, going 1. Heater inside, 1-1. Fastball this one 2. Change him away, line to short, right at Floral, and that is the second out. Going to bring up the first baseman today, Joseph Trunk. 89 average, 1 RBI on the year for Joseph. Fastball in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball driven in the gap to left center field, that will get down. Chase as it goes to the deepest part of the ballpark. Trunk on his way in will slide in safely to second with a double to extend the inning here with 2 down for Mario, who homered twice last episode. Driving in 4 of the 5 runs in that Heaters victory. He's locked in, hitting .222 on the year with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. Change it down in there, going 1. Good pitch there from Slider in there on the inner third. 0-2. Caps looking to put him away. Fastball put in, bloop to right center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Trunk got a good jump around second. He will score. It is an RBI single from Mustachio, and it is now 1-0 Buzzards. Good way to start, and that'll bring up shortstop Ian from 333 with an RBI on the season. Caps takes a long look over at Mario, but throws a fastball in there for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Change at the knees, popped up in foul territory. This should be an easy play for the catcher. Goodwood makes the catch, and that does end the inning as we head to the bottom of the first. The Buzzards are 1-0. Action, song, and flow first for the Overdogs. Leading off is second baseman Elroy Action. He is locked in at hitting 400. And here's a look at Japani's numbers from her first start. Fran got the win in her 5 innings in her first start. She gave up 3 earned runs and took a line drive to the chest. Thankfully, she's fully healed up from that injury. 5.40 ERA and a 1.80 WHIP. In the 5 innings, she gave up 9 hits, one of them a homer, and she struck out 2 batters, batting average against of 375 on the season. For Fran, here's the lineup she'll face today in Game 1 of this doubleheader. Overdogs after send-up right fielder Sakta Song. He is tense. Then it is shortstop Micah Floro, who is there. In the cleanup slot is catcher Anton Goodwood. He is also locked in. Batting 5th base, Rhonda Horn. Batting 6th at first base, Burko. Batting 7th, new addition in center field, Damien Rush, the former Sirloin's captain of the outfield. Batting 8th, left fielder Robin Yu, who's tense. And batting 9th is the pitcher Caps. Notably missing from the lineup is Ezra Panther, the second baseman from last year. He is tense, so he's also healing from an injury, it seems, so he is out, as well as Madoka Hayata, who was at third base last season when Horn was hurt. So, this pitch curveball from Japani is inside for a ball. That's popping away, a strike, 1-1. Change up inside, misses, 2-1. See me down in the way. Check swing is low. 3-1 the count from Japani. Good ball hangs. Action fouls it off. It is now a full count here. Shut up. Slider up and away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. First punch out here for Japani on the contest. I'll bring up right fielder Sakta Song, who is 10. Right-hander active though. Hitting 200 on the year with 2 solo homers to his credit. Fastball down the middle, fouled off, 0-1. Change it down the way, fouled off again, 0-2. Up, second softly, Cardenas there on the grass, makes the catch, 2 down. And that is going to bring up Micah Flora, the on-fire shortstop, hitting 438 with a homer, 4 RBIs on the season. First slider up and away, outside for ball 1. Fastball down and in. That is chopped up the line on third base. Mario backhands it and fires. In time, that's a 1-2-3 inning for Japani. To the second, still 1-0. Colt, Swiner, and Mahoney due up for the Buzzards. Leading off is center fielder Thurman Colt, who's tense right now, hitting 429 with an RBI on the season. To bounce back after a rough outing last episode. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. High heater misses, 1-1. Slide in the dirt, 2-1. Fastball inside is chased and popped up in front of the plate. Just Caps for the first out. Leading on next up is Buck Swiner, left fielder, hitting 353 here. No homers or RBIs yet for Buck. He's up second here in the inning. Hey, one boy, how's it going? No, it was just an RBI single from Mustachio back in the first, so no home runs yet. Have you missed? First pitch to Swiner is a fastball high from Caps, ball 1. Heater in there, 1-1 the count. Change of away, pulled to right field, in for a base hit as Buck Swiner gets on here with 1 down in the inning with his first hit of the contest. He's now locked in. That will bring up right fielder Carter Mahoney, getting the start today over Rolf Borgner in right field, who is tense currently on the bench. Mahoney hitting 200 on the year. He went 0 for 2 last off the bench as a pinch hitter in the Heaters contest. Looking to turn his season around. Cutter in there for a strike, 0-1. Change up at the knees, pulled foul. Fastball inside, strike 3. First punch out for Caps on the day. 2 down, and they'll put Japani up. Japani is batting 1,000 here on the season. 2 for 2 on the season, I believe. Fastball up and in, a strike, going 1. Fastball high, 1-1. Fastball up is fouled off, 1-2. The count to Japani. Fastball line to first. Easy play for Burko, and that will end the inning. Buzzards get a hit, but nothing else as we head to the bottom of the second. Goodwood, Horn, and Burko to up for the Overdogs. I'm doing all right, man. Yourself. Looking to catch up. I know a few days here. Goodwood leading off. Catcher's locked in, hitting .231. RBI on the season. First pitch fastball away from Japani is outside. Ball 1. Change it down and in is low. 2-0. Slider up and in. That's line to third. Mustachio makes a nice leaping catch. 1 down. Rhonda Horn due up next. Third baseman hitting .294. 1 homer and an RBI on the year for Horn. First pitch curveball middle away. That's a strike there from Japani. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. That is fouled off. 0-2 the count. Slider to inside to third. Over the leaping Mustachio, and it goes. Horn will have extra bases here. Swiner will come up throwing, but it's going to be way late as Horn has the leadoff double, or 1-out double. First hit of the game for the Overdogs, and that'll bring up first baseman Stu Burko, hitting .313 with 2 RBIs on the season for Stu. Second year with the Overdogs here, coming over from the Hot Corners camp. Fastball fouled off, 0-1. Change up at the knees. Burko swings through it, 0-2 the count. Curveball away, outside, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Popped up, foul territory. Hart makes the catch for the second out. And that is going to bring up center Rush, hitting .250 with new addition coming over from the Sirloins as he swings through a two-seamer at the 1. And swung through it, 0-2 the count. Damien quickly behind the 8 ball here. Fastball up. Driven by Rush to center field. He got all of that one as he cracks it over the center field fence and into the bush. Almost completely off the batter's eye net. That is a home run for Damien Rush, his second of the year. As the new addition proves his worth for the Overdogs, it is 2-1. Jerry was a crock, that is correct. Robin Yu up next. Left fielder is 10, sitting to the RBI. He does, however, have contact for his right hand here. Looking to capitalize on Japani's rattled state. Trying to bounce back from that home run ball. Curveball ends. Fastball inside's popped up in front of the mound. Japani calling for it. And she will make the catch to end the inning, but the Overdogs take the lead on the bomb by Damien Rush. 2-run shot gives them a as we head to the third. Top of the lineup back up for the Buzzards here. Cardenas, Hart, and Trunk. Cardenas up first, 0 for 1 today. Flew out her first time up. Slider in there for a strike, going 1. Cutter away, 1-1 the count. Slider at the knees. Cardenas lines it down the right field line. That's hooking foul. Song will not get there as it drops. 1-2. Fastball on the knee, below the knees. 2-2. Fastball high. Full count to Cardenas. Composed activates for Caps here. Cutter at the knees, and she's out in front of it as she pops it up off the end of the bat to third. Horn makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is catcher Hank Hart, who is 0 for 1 today. Strike up and in on the heater, 0-1. Swung through a fastball at the knees, 0-2. Slider at the knees, grounded at the middle, backhanded by action. He'll make the easy play, 2 down. Next up, Joseph Trunk. He doubled into the left field, into the left center gap his last time up. And then he scored a run. He is 1 for 1 today. Slider at the knees. Trunk goes to the right center gap this time as it's going to roll all the way to tomorrow. Chasing after it as Rush, he'll get it in, but it's another double for Trunk, who's 2 for 2. And has once again set himself up for Mario. Can the corner infielders connect one more time, as Mustachio does have the RBI single from his first time at the plate. Fastball in there, a strike, going 1. Good pitch from Jerry. Fastball at the knees. That's a sky ball to center field. Not going to get the job done this time as Rush is there, and he will make the catch to end the inning. Bottom three, it's still 2-1. Caps, action, and song due up. Caps leading off. Pitcher is hitless on the season in his second start here on the year. Rush's fastball down the middle. Fouled off. 0-1. Ball down in the way, swung through it, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Line to right center field. That's going to go right over to Mahoney in the gap, who makes the catch. 1 down. Next up will be second baseman Elroy Action, who is 0 for 1 today. First pitch change up down and in. That is a strike called. 0-1. Fastball up and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Rider down in the way. Outside. 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it inside. Strike 3. First punch out for Japani today. 2 down, and that's going to bring up sack to Song, who's 0 for 1. Curveball in the dirt. Ball 1. Rider down and in. Inside. 2-0. Fastball up and away. That's a strike called. 2-1. Two-seamer away. That is outside. 3-1 to count. Change up and in. Inside. Ball 4. First walk for Japani. A Song will reach here to extend the inning. That'll bring up Micah Floro, who's 0 for 1. Grounded at the third base his first time up. This is fastball away. Line to short. Right at fielder, and that's going to end the inning as Ian makes the catch. To the fourth. It is 2-1 still. Fielder, Colt Ensp here for the Buzzards. Look to get back in it. Fielder leading off the inning is 0 for 1 today. He popped out to the catcher his first time up in foul territory. Fastball up and in. A strike as it's on the corner. Good pitch from Jerry. 0-1. Fastball inside. Line to center field. That's going to hang up though for Rush. 1 out. Next up is Colt. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball up and away, a strike called. 0-1. 1-1. Cap's already locked in here. Check swing is inside on the heater. 2-1. Change it down. Dribbler to the mound. Easy play for Jerry. 2 down. Next up is Buck Swiner, who singled his first time up and then was stranded at first base. Now locked in is Buck after the hit. Slider outside. Ball 1. Slider low and away, caught in the corner this time. 1-1. Fastball up and in, swung late. 1-2. Fastball at the knee, swung through it. Strike 3. Second punt ends the inning as Swiner loses his locked-in mojo. Bottom 4 after the 1-2-3 inning. It is still 2-1. Goodwood, Horn, and Burko do up. Goodwood leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. Still locked in though. First pitch slider up and in. Fouled off. 0-1. Two-seamer down in the way. Check swing outside. 1-1. Fastball down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Curveball up and away. Popped up. Shallow second. Cardenas rushing in. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is Rhonda Horn. Third baseman 1 for 1 today with a double. She's then scored on the home run by Rush later in the inning. First pitch to her. Curveball down in the way. In the dirt. Ball 1. You see him up it in. Horn pops it up foul. 1-1. Change it below. In the dirt. 2-1. Fastball up and away. High. 3-1. Slider down. Line, and Japani is once again hit with a line drive. Third time in her career as a Buzzard. Second time this year. Second straight start. Technically 3 if you count the playoff start against the Wildlands as that one this time. However, it does hit her in the face. So tough scenes out there for Japani as she is now in a tight squeeze. Burko do up next. He is 0 for 1 today. Japani going to stay out there to try to finish the inning at least. Curveball down and in. Low. Ball 1. Fastball in there. Driven by Burko to As that one hung, and it is gone off the railing. That is second homer given up by Chapani, second two-run shot. First of the year for Stu Burko, though. It's now 4-1 as the Overdogs double up. Next up, Rush. He homered his first time up. He's 1 for 1 as Chapani is now, but she is now also tense. Slider down, low, ball 1. Fastball away, outside, 2-0. Ball down, grounded into left field. That's a base hit. Rush now 2 for 2 today. Good pick by Carter. That'll bring up Robin Yu, who's 0 for 1. Popped out to the pitcher his first time up. First pitch two-seamer away, a strike, going 1. Change it down and in. Line to second. Cardenas there makes the catch and doubles off Rush, who fell asleep. That's going to end the inning, but another 2-run bomb and a line drive to the face for Chapani is probably going to end her day here after 4 innings. She's due up second, so yes it will. Unlucky scenes here for Fran, but that's the way the cookie crumbles here. Carter Mahoney leading off, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Second-year player looking to find his footing here in his sophomore season. Cutter low from Caps, who's still locked in. Ball 1. Fastball away, swung through it, 1-1. Fastball high, 2-1. Fastball inside, turned on by Mahoney, ripped into the corner. He hits it well. It is off the fence, and that'll be extra bases for Carter as it bounces away from Robin Yu. That is a leadoff double for the right fielder. Chapani due up next is, of course, tense and injured, so she is done here after 4 innings of work. Hit surrendered for Fran. She also walked 1 batter and took a line drive to the face, giving up 2 home runs in the process. And I think she only struck out 1 batter. So not a great outing for Fran. It is unfortunate, but she will have to be lifted here. Coming off the bench will be middle infielder Nathaniel Hurls. Powers right-hander active for Nathaniel, who got his first hit last episode as he hit a pinch hit double against the Heaters. 1 for 4 now on the year as he's pinch hitting for the 5th time this season in 6 games. Cutter high for a strike, going 1. Change it, ripped on the ground, up the line, past the right field. That is a base hit. Good diving effort by Stu, but it's an RBI single for Hurls as Mahoney scores. It is 4-2. Next up is Cardenas, who's 0 for 2 today. Still locked in, though. She popped out last time up and has also flown out to center field. Changeup low, ball 1. Cap's no longer locked in as that changeup also bounces in the dirt, 2-0. Again in the dirt with the changeup, 3rd straight time. Will he go for 4th? I don't know. Composed is active. I'm expecting a fastball. Fastball's inside, ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Jerry, his first today. Cardenas reaches 1st and 2nd now with none down for Hank Hart. Catcher's over today. He lined out the shortstop his first time up and then grounded out to second base last time at the plate. Let's see if he can punch it through the infield this time for another hit. Infield at double play depth here. Fastball high, ball 1. Changeup hangs and Hart cracks it dead center field. He hits it well, but it's going to hang up there for Rush on the warning track as both runners are tagging. Hurls will advance to 3rd on the play. Runners at the corners with 1 down. Next up is Joseph Trunk, 2 for 2 today with 2 doubles. Let's see if Joseph can go for number 3. Last time he doubled to right center. First time up he doubled to left center. Fastball down and in. A strike as it's on the corner, 0-1. Slider away. 0-2 the count to Joseph. Cap's in the driver's seat. Slider hangs, line to short. It's right to Floral, though, and that's the 2nd out. That'll bring up Mustachio. Popped out, no, flew out the center field his last time up. He's 1 for 2. He has singled in a run earlier, though. See what Mario can do this time. Fastball middle in on the first pitch. He swings and drives at the right center. It hangs up for Song to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Buzzards do get a run, though, on the RBI single by the pinch hitter Nathaniel Hurls as he does reach base safely. Unfortunately, we cannot double switch here, so we are going to have to go to long reliever Bradley Bowler here to eat some innings. Try and keep us in it. Bowler, of course, got the 2-inning save last episode against the Heaters. Bottom 5, we are up 4-2. Caps, Action, and Song do up. Caps 0 for 1 today is up next. Flew out to right field his first time up. Bowler's numbers on the year look like this. He has 0-1 in 2 appearances, 1.80 ERA and an 0.80 WHIP. 1 earned run given up, which was back on opening day. He's also got a save. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits surrendered, 1 walk, and he has struck out 2 batters. Batting average against right now is a 176, second best on the team. First pitch to Caps, fastball up and away, a strike, going 1. 2-seamer up and in, that is a strike on the check swing, 0-2. Slider down and away, grounded to second, Cardenas over to her left, makes the stop, 1 down. And he is dead, yes, correct. Action up next, 0-2. Change it low, ball 1. Fastball up, a strike, 1-1. Slider up and away, popped up, foul territory, trunk going over near the seats. He will get, and watch it drop, 1-2. Well, he did technically get there, he just didn't make the catch. 1-2 count coming. 2-seamer ground and then hold a short. Fielder dives, makes the stop, has to hurry though. It will be just laid. Speedy action gets an infield single. First and second. First on, runner at first, 1 down here for Sack DeSong, who wall up. He's 0-1. First pitch is rip foul by Song. Yeah, just a little early, but it would not have had home run distance anyway. 0-1 the count. Slider up, that's high, 1-1. Fastball down. Line to first, knocked down by Trunk, but it is foul, 1-2. Change up and away. Lined up the middle. Fielder dives out of his reach. That is a base hit. First and second now with 1 down as the Buzzards are in business here. Song back to neutral, and that'll bring up Micah Floral, who's 0-2, but still on. He is still dangerous. Bowler due here. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, lined in the left field. That's good. The Swiner who slides. Nice catch. 2 down. Next up is his RBI man active for the first time. However, 0-2, but he's still locked in. First pitch change up at the knees. Low, ball 1. Fastball up and in. High, 2-0. 2-seamer down and in. Inside, 3-0. Slider middle away. A strike, 3-1. Away, grounded to short. Field fires the first in time, and that ends the inning as Goodwood is now down Mojo to the 6. It is still 4-2. Fielder, Colt, and Swiner due up. Can the Buzzards get back in? Fielder leading off. He's 0-2 today. Let's see what Ian can do. Fastball inside from Caps. Misses. Ball 1. Quickly approaching 70 pitches here is Jerry. Fastball up and away, a strike. 1-1. Fastball away, out. Changeup away outside. 2-1. Fastball inside. Backs Fielder off the plate. 3-1 as Composed activates. Fastball away, fouled off. Full count now to Ian. Fastball at the knees, popped up, shallow right center field. Song coming on, it will be called off. Second baseman puts it away, 1 down. Next up, Thurman Colt. He's 0-2 today and still tense. Fastball up, a strike, going 1. Change up at the knees, Colt lines it to center field, and that is a base hit. First hit in a couple of bats here for Colt. He is now 1-for-3. Next up, Buck Swiner, 1-for-2 today for Buck. He struck out swinging last time up. He's also singled. Colt takes off on the first pitch. Slider in there for a strike. Throw down is low and late, as that is a stolen base, 4th. Colt's 2nd stolen base of the year. He is now 2-for-5. 0-1 the count to Buck. Cutter high, 1-1. Slider at the knees, chop the short. Colt gets in a run down here between 2nd and 3rd. He'll be probably tagged out here on the way back to 2nd. Yep, 2 down. Swiner reaches on the fielder's choice, though, and that's going to bring up Mahoney. Carter doubled last, scored on a single by pinch hitter Nathaniel Hurls. He's 1-for-2 today. Fastball high, 1-0. Fastball down the middle, lined into center field. That's a base hit. Mahoney now 2-for-3 as that puts 2 on and 2 down now with Bowler due up next. Song's backup position is right field. Yes, he is first baseman and right fielder. Bowler due up next. This would be his first at bat of the year. At half stamina. So he does have another inning in him, but I think it's best if we just go to the bullpen. His stuff is already losing effectiveness. So we're going to pinch hit for him with Ruby Green. First baseman still hitless on the year, but she does have RBI man active again. Maybe this time it'll work. Yeah, that is true. We do learn something new every day. But yes, Saktasong is first base and right field. Green RBI man active, still hitless on the year. Let's see if this is her first hit as a Buzzard. Fastball away, a strike from Cap, 0-1. Good pitch there from Jerry. Slider at the knees, lined up the middle. There it is. That is a base hit. Rounding third. Here comes the runner. Swiner is in there safely on the RBI single for Green as the runner is tagged out going for third, but the Buzzards are a one-run back, so that run still counts. Will Green stay in the game? Probably not, because I don't have a first or third baseman due up. So we are going to go to, it's a one-run game now, we are going to go to rookie Arjun Greenman, the left-handed specialist coming out of the bullpen here. He's got Horn, Burko, and Rush due up. Rhonda Horn, 2 for 2 today. She's double and single on the cards for Rhonda. He's now facing the specialist Greenman. Rookie Greenman on the air. He has no record, a 6 ERA and a 1.67 whip. In his last appearance, which was his second of the year, he gave up 2 earned runs in 2 innings of work for 3 total on the season. 5 hits surrendered, 2 strikes, and a batting average against a 357. First pitch for Greenman is fastball up, fouled off, 0-1. Slider down in the dirt, 1-1. Two-seamer down and away, swung through it, 1-2. Fastball up and in. Chased it, strike 3. First punch up for Greenman, 1 down. Even in the shortest corner of the park, yep. Burko up next, 1 for 2. Homer and 2 RBIs on the cards for Stu. Homered last time up. Powers left-hander active here against Greenman. First pitch slider hangs, and that's lined to center field. That's a base hit for Burko. Second hit today for Stu. He's 2 for 3. Greenman's lucky that didn't end up in the seats. Next up is Damien Rush. Center fielder singled last time up. He's also hit a 2-run homer. 2 for 2 today. First fastball at the knees. Fouled off behind the backstop. 0-1. Two-seamer down in the way is low. 1-1. Fastball up and in. Inside. 2-1. Slider up. And by Rush to left center field. He got all of that one. It is gone. Home run for Damien Rush, his second of the game and third of the year. Another 2-run homer for the Buzzards, not Overdogs, Jesus. It is now 6-3 as they double up again. Seems the 2-run homer seems to be the name of the game for them today. Is next up Robin Yu, 0 for 2 and tense against the specialist. Greenman also tense after the home run. First pitch slider low, in the dirt, ball 1. Two-seamer up, high, 2-0. Fastball down and in, a strike, 2-1. Two-seamer up and away, line to third, Mario there for it, 2 down. Gotta bring up Caps, is 0 for 2, no pinch hitter coming, they're gonna leave Jerry out there. Fastball down the middle, grounded up the middle, base hit for Jerry, that's his first hit of the season, he is now 1 for 3 today. He'll be on here with the 2-out single to extend the inning for action. Infield single for Elroy last time up. He is 1 for 2. First pitch slider, middle of the plate, popped up. Shallow center, fielder out for it. Shortstop calls for it, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. 2-run bomb, though, for Damien Rush. His second of the game puts the Overdogs up 6-3 to the 7th. Cardenas, Hart, and Trunk due up. As it seems they go yard every other inning. Top lineup up here for the Buzzards in the 7th as rookie Demi Cardenas leads off, 0 for 2. She has popped out, lined out, popped out, flown out, and walked last time at the plate. Change up inside, misses from Caps, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, line to center field, base hit for Cardenas as the rookie's on here to lead off the inning. She's now 1 for 3. Next up is Hank Hart, who's 0 for 3 today. Catcher not having a great day at the plate so far. Looking to turn his luck around. Flew out to the warning track in center field last time up. Also lined out and grounded out. Strike there at the letters on the cutter, 0-1. Change him away, a strike, 0-2 to Hank. Fastball inside, blooper to right center field. That is down in front of the sliding song for a base hit. First and second, now none down. Trunk now up with the RBI chance. He's 2 for 3 today. 2 doubles. Lined out the shortstop last time up. Change up in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball inside. 2-0 the count from Caps. Fastball up and away. A high. 3-0. Fastball up. Ball 4. Second walk of the game for Jerry Caps as Trunk loads the bases here. Next up, Mustachio, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Caps still out there with the bases juiced as the go-ahead run is now at the plate for the Buzzards. Can we capitalize here as that fastball's high? Ball 1. Cutter in there at the knees, 1-1. Slider away, popped up to left field. This will not get the job done. Cardenas tags and draws the throw. It was a good one for you, so we'll hold. Although he does have the weakest arm in the ballpark. Next up is the infielder, who's 0 for 3. Shortstop looking to break through here against Caps. Infield at double play depth now. Fastball up and in high. Ball 1. High again with the heater. Slider hangs, line to left field. That is down for another base hit. 1-1 will score. We'll play station to station here. It is 4-6. RBI there for Ian. He's now 1 for 4, and that will bring up Thurman Colt, who singled last time up. He's 1 for 3. And that will do it for Jerry Caps. It's coming out of the bullpen is former Sirloins reliever Linus Digby, another teammate here of Damien Rush. One of his other teammates, Madoka Hayata, is on the bench. Here's a look at the right-hander's numbers on the air. Digby has no record, a 10.13 ERA and a 1.50 whip. 3 earned runs given up, 3 games pitched, 2 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 home runs given up, and 1 strikeout recorded. Batting average against for Linus is .273 on the year. Caps goes 6 1/3 innings. He's so far given up 4 earned runs. He's walked 2 batters, struck out 2 batters, and gave up 12 hits. Everybody on base is his responsibility here, as the runner at the plate will be Digby's. Colt ready. Let's see if he can come through against the reliever fresh out of the pen. Fastball at the knees, a strike from Digby, 0-1. Change him away, dribbler to first. This is a tough play for Burko. It goes to second 1. Flora back to first way late is a fielder's choice RBI for Thurman Colt. 6-5 now, runners at the corners. As that will bring up Buck Swiner. Swiner with the RBI chance. I believe he is 1 for 3 today. I missed the cue card there. Pick off the first, nothing doing as Colt gets back. Yes, right. Buck reached on the fielder's choice ground out last time up. That's right. Off the catcher's glove. Here come the runners. Runner coming home is safe. It is going to be an earned run on the wild pitch there from Digby as Colt gets the scoring position. We're all tied up at 6. Thank you, Linus. Your lack of accuracy comes back to help us. 1-0 the count to Swiner. Curveball inside, but called a strike. 1-1. Change up middle and turned on by Swiner. Ripped the right center field. Hits it well. And it is caught by Song at the wall as he reached behind his head to make that catch as he overran it slightly. Bottom 7. We're tied at 6. Song, Floral, and Goodwood due up. Here's Song, 1 for 2. Single and a walk today for Sakta. First pitch slider is away from Greenman. Outside. Ball 1. Fastball down and in is low. 2-0. Seamer away. Outside. 3-0. Post activates for Greenman. Fastball strike at the letter is 3-1 the count. Slider down and in. Inside ball 4. Second walk for Song today. First for Greenman. Ugly runs. Yes, we do. Floral up next, 0 for 3 today and still 10. Is locked in now instead of on fire. First pitch slider down and away. Pulled foul by Floral. 0-1. Zimmer inside, backs Floral off the plate as it almost drills him. 1-1. Fastball down, fouled off. 1-2. Slider up and away. Chased it, strike 3. Second punch up for Greenman, 1 down. Next up, Goodwood, who's 0 for 3. Grounded out with runners in scoring position last time up. Fastball low, ball 1. Slider down low, 2-0. Seamer up, fouled off, 2-1. Fastball down low, 3-1. Right up and in, swung through it, full count. Seamer up and away, chased it high, strike 3. Third punch up for Greenman, second in a row, 2 down. That's going to bring up Rhonda Horn, 2 for 3 with a double single and a strikeout last time at the plate. Fastball down in the way, a strike, going 1. Two-seamer down low, 1-1. Right up and away, fouled off, 1-2. Two-seamer away, outside, 2-2. Fastball inside, ball 3, full count. Runner will go with the pitch. Seamer at the knees, line foul by Horn, will do it again. Right up and away, outside, ball 4. Second walk for Greenman, first and second now with 2 down. Burke will do up next, 2 for 3 today, singled last time up, he's also hit a 2-run homer. First pitch fastball down in the way, a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Two-seamer middle in, line to left field, Swiner over, makes the catch, and that ends the inning as Greenman gets out of his own jam to the 8th. It is still tied at 6. Mahoney, Greenman, and Cardenas due up. Mahoney due up first, 2 for 3 day for Carter, singled last time up, he's also doubled today. Facing Digby, fastball up and away, outside, ball 1. Curveball up and away, a strike at the letters, 1-1. Chase the fastball in the dirt. Mahoney way out in front of it, 1-2. Down and in on the heater, almost hits him as it's off the catcher's glove, 2-2. Fastball up and away, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch up for Mahoney, first for Digby. 1 down, Greenman due up next, pinch hitter forthcoming. Off the bench is going to be backup catcher Samuel Perez, recently signed out of free agency to face his old club, the Overdogs. First bat of the year for Samuel, replacing Fiona Clark on the roster. Let's see what he does here. Dribble down and then grounded in the hole. It's a base hit for Perez as he goes after the first pitch and is rewarded with a base hit. Go ahead, run on here for the Buzzards in the 8th. Cardenas up next. Demi 1 for 3, singled last time up and is also walked. Still locked in at the plate as well. Fastball up and in, high, ball 1. Fastball inside, 2-0. Chase the fastball up and away, 2-1. Fastball up, lined in the right, in the corner. It is going to be down for a fair ball as it's over to leaping Burko. Rounding second, heading for third is Perez. He will be safe. Runners at the corners with 1 down. And that is going to bring up Hank Hart, 1 for 4 today with a single. Can Hank do it again here? Come in with his second RBI of the year. Swung through a fastball high, 0-1. A little late on the swing. Fastball in the middle of the plate, line to left field, right to you. He'll make the catch. Perez is tagging. Here comes the throw. It is way late and short, and that is a sac fly for Hart. It is 7-6. We take the lead. Now we'll bring up Joseph Trunk, who walked last time up to load the bases. He's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Cardenas takes off on the next pitch, slider outside, throw down. Dropped by the second baseman. Action on the bad throw. First stolen base of the year for Cardenas. That's their first for a career as well. She is 1 for 1. 2-0 count here to Trunk. Fastball up, swung through it late as he's loaded up a little late. 2-1. Fastball up, Trunk drives it right center field, hits it pretty well. Rush to the warning track. He'll look up and make the catch to end the inning. Buzzards so take the lead on the sac fly by Hank Hart as we'll double switch him off here with Perez to stay in the game as Kendra Kerr will come out of the bullpen for the 2-inning save. Bottom 7, we're up 7-6. Bottom 3 in the lineup up for the Overdogs. Rush, you, and then Digby. Hey, Lawai. Oh boy, here comes the argument against guns. Rush 3 for 3 today. He's homered twice and singled. Perez staying in the game as part of the double switch there at catcher as Hank Hart comes out. Kendra Kerr will come on instead on the mound to replace Greenman, who's now in line for his first career win here in the league. Kerr has made 2 appearances this year, no record, a 0 ERA and an 0.80 whip. She's gotten the save in both her appearances. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against .222 on the year. Alrighty, Kerr's ready. Here we go. First pitch fastball middle in is turned on by Rush and cracked the right field. Well, there goes that lead. It is a 3-home run day for Damien Rush. 4th of the year for Damien, and that is his 5th RBI. We are tied at 7 as the save is already blown after 1 pitch. Next up, Robin Yu, who's 0 for 3 and tense, as Kerr is now also tense. First pitch 2-seamer up and into Yu. Strike called at the letters, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, in the dirt, 1-1. Slider in there, driven to right center field by Yu. That's going to split the fielders and hit off the wall out there for extra bases. Colt gets it in, but it's a double for Yu as he's the go-ahead run here. Digby due up next, pinch hitter coming. It is Madoka Hayata, the third baseman. 333 average, 1 homer, 1 RBI on the year. I ain't throwing, I'm just here enjoying the conversation. First pitch curveball, fouled off, 0-1. 2-seamer up and away, line foul, 0-2. To be fair, though, Damien Rush is on one today. He's homered 3 times. Now, granted, 2 of them were mistake pitches. The third one was not. He's just on one today, and I hate it. I hate it so much. 2-seamer down in the way, low, ball 1. The only thing that will make this complete is if he drops the ball in center field like Brickhouse. For a ball away. Turned on by Hayata, into the corner it goes. Swiner going back to the wall. Leaps, it's out of his reach. It's going to be an RBI double for the pinch hitter Hayata. Overdogs take the lead, 8-7. Yep, it ain't looking too good. First pitch curveball to action here, grounded up the middle. Fielder dives off his glove. It trickles into center field. And Hayata's going to score on this one. If she's got great wheels, it's 9-7. It is all falling apart here in the 8th, and I'll bring up Song. 1 for 2, a single and 2 walks. Fastball down, ball 1. And we still got to play them a second time. This ought to be fun. Next pitch, curveball, rip foul, 1-1. Kerr relying heavily on the breaking ball today. Ever since that first pitch fastball was hit over the fence, she's been afraid to throw it as that 2-seamer's taken for a strike. Kid activates here for Kerr here against Song. Fastball in the dirt, check swing low, 2-2. Slider up and away, runner goes, it's outside, throw down by Perez is way late as our action just says, okay, your good catcher's not in anymore, I'm taking this bag. There is action, there he is, that is his first actual stolen base attempt all season, he's 1 for 1. Fastball down the way, runner goes again, grounder to third, Trunk there to make the stop himself, 1 down as action advances on the hit and run to third. Florido up next, he's 0 for 4 today. First pitch 2-seamer up and away, driven by Florida center field on the line, Colt leaps at the wall, makes a nice catch, robbed him of extra bases as the runner retreats to third. Great play, Thurman. Save that run, 2 down, and that'll bring up Goodwood, who's 0 for 4. RBI man active for the second time today here for Goodwood. Last time he had it, he grounded out the shortstop. Slider middle in. Driven to left center field. This time he's going to get a home run off it. It is gone. Just over the little point out there in left center, as that's the deepest part of the ballpark as well. On the liner, home run for Goodwood, his first of the year. It is now 11-7. So that is 5 runs in the inning here for the Overdogs. Horn up next, walked last time up. Kerr now rattled. Fastball down the middle, fouled off, 0-1. 2-seamer up, that's high, 1-1. Curveball inside, 2-1. Slider down, grounded the second right at Cardenas. This will end the inning. As it's finally over, but the Overdogs strike for 5 off of Kendra Kerr as they take the lead for Digby. As Rocket Ramon comes out of the bullpen in the 9th for the last inning. I was going to say the save, but it's 4 runs. Well, so much for the catch, saving a run. Yes, Goodwood just put it over the fence. And again, another 2-run homer, but the only home run they hit that wasn't a 2-run homer was Rush's third. Oh, it's annoying. They've hit 5 home runs today. Mustachio leading off here in the 9th for the Buzzards. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI single. There's Ramon's numbers on the season. Rocket is currently tense right now. He has no record, a 2.25 ERA and a 1.25 WHIP. In his 3 appearances, he's thrown 4 innings, giving up a run. 4 hits surrendered, one of them one walk. He's also given up a homer, hit 2 batters, and he has struck out 5. Batting average against .250 on the year for Rocket. He's actually the best reliever in the bullpen now as that slider drops below the knees. Ball 1. Change up inside, 2-0. Heater away, 3-0. Swung through a fastball away, 3-1 to Mario. Fastball at the knees, line to short, right at Floral, 1 down. Unlucky. Here we go. Fielder up next, singled in a run last time up. He's 1 for 4. Fastball away, ball 1. Fastball up, ground, and then the hole past the diving Burko and the diving action. Base hit for Ian. He is 2 for 5. So that's a good way to start the rally. Ramon tense once more, and that will bring up Colt. Thurman's 1 for 4 today with a single and an RBI. Did reach last time in the fielder's choice, though. Heater high, 1-0. Colt's also stolen a base today. Fastball at the knees, 1-1. Change up inside, 2-1. Heater outside, 3-1. Fastball up, line to left center field. Colt finds the gap, and that's going to keep it going here as Ian on his way to third. He's got good wheels, and Yu has no arm. He's coming around. He's going to score on the double. It is 11-8, and it's now officially a save opportunity as Colt's back to neutral mojo. Next up is Swiner. Buck 1 for 4 with a single today. Change up inside for a strike, going 1. Fastball in the dirt. Good pick there by Goodwood, 1-1. That one's in the dirt. Good block this time from Goodwood. 2-1 is Ramon. All 3 pitchers, the 2 relievers today for the Overdogs have had no accuracy out there on the mound, which is very surprising. Inside changeup, 3-1 to Swiner. Wow, I chased that one in the dirt. I should have not swung. Full count. Chased it in the dirt again. Strike 3. Throw to first in time. Colt does get to third, though. Next up is Mahoney, 2 for 4 day for Carter. He struck out twice. Struck out last time, and he is 2 for 4 with the double and a single. Slider inside almost hits him as he backs away. Ball 1. Change up inside, 2-0. Fastball away, 3-0. Slider outside, ball 4. First walk for Ramon, and that's going to bring the tying run to the plate in Samuel Perez. Catcher singled in his first plate appearance of the year. Looking to come through against his old club as the hero, and that puts the pressure on the bullpen as they're going to the rookie second-year closer, Zap Linguino. Linguino's Guino's first year here with the Overdogs in the series, replacing Layla Buckberger. No record, a 4.91 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP. 2 runs given up in 4 appearances with 2 saves, 3 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Batting average against on the year, 154. Guino in a tough spot here as the tying runs at the plate for the Buzzards here in Perez. And I'll be right back. episode, okay? Only comment when we get to like something like really exciting or something. Alrighty. Alright. All the pressure's on Perez. Let's see what Samuel can do. Good strike from him, And Perez gets the base hit that drives in a run, and it's now 11-9. No, my son yelled at me, and then my wife yelled at me. And that's going to put all the pressure on Cardenas with RBI. 2 for 4 RBI on the data for Demi. Let's see what she can do. Or no, she's only walked. That's right. No RBI for her yet. Blooper to right field. It's in for another hit. It's RBI for Cardenas. It's 11-10. Curdu up next. That's a pinch hitter. Shit. It's going to be the rookie, Jay Michael, the shortstop. Can he get his first career hit and drive in his first career run? Well, only one way to find out. We know now tense. He's going to get it. We're tied. Michael's first career hit and RBI in the league.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joseph Trunk.
And he's going to pop it up center field. That's going to end the inning.
He's out.
We're down to the rookie, Luther Butters. Well, we're fucked. Rush is due up second. God damn it. He's going for the 4. There's Burko. 2-run home for Stu. Facing the rookie Butters. Butters, no record. A 4.50 ERA and a 1.50 whip. 2 appearances. 1 earned run. 2 innings pitched. He last pitched against the Heaters. He gave up a run in 1 inning. 3 hits, 2 strikeouts for the Rook. 3.33 average. He's our last reliever in the bullpen. Here we go.
Ball outside.
Okay.
Nope, inside. Ball outside.
Oh boy. And it's gone. Well, we lost him. 6th homer of the game for the Overdogs is what puts the nail in the coffin. 12-11 your final here in Game 1. 2nd homer of the game for Stu Burko. I told you it was over. I just know these things, okay? Thank you, and thank you. I appreciate the GGs, but thank you. GG to the Overdogs. They needed 6 home runs to do it. We didn't hit any. We got all those runs through hard work, sweat, and determination. And also some wild pitches. You may clip it. Go right ahead. Hitless today for us. I think everybody got a hit today, even the pinch hitters, which is very surprising. Every single pinch hitter got a hit. Nice. Love to see it. The only person who didn't get a hit was Japani. None of the other pitchers batted, so... Sam Perez made a good debut. 2 for 2 off the bench. Love to see it. 3 hits for Cardenas. 2 hits for Trunk, Fielder, Colt, and Mahoney. RBIs. This is going to be a list. Cardenas, 1 on a single. Hart on a sac fly had 1. Michael, pinch hit RBI single. First career hit as well. Mustachio RBI single way back in the first inning. Fielder RBI single. Colt, 2 RBIs. I believe they were on a double. Let's see. Hurls, that was an RBI double. Green, that was an RBI single. It's our first hit of the year as well. And Perez had an RBI single as well. This is a doubleheader. I don't know what you're talking about, son. We still got one more. Looking at the other side, the Overdogs. Well, 4 for 4 day for Rush. He had 3 homers, driving in 5. Burko 2 homers, driving in 3. He had the walk-off homer. Goodwood a 2-run homer as well. Then RBI for Action on a single. And Hayata an RBI double. Alrighty, looking at the pitching lines, Fran Japani really put a lot of strain on our bullpen. She got hit with a line drive in the 4th inning, giving up 5 hits, 4 runs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts, 2 home runs given up. Butters will take the loss on the one batter he faced. He gave up a solo walk-off homer. He takes the loss. He's 0-1. On the other side, Zap Linguino will get the bullpen win. Third of an inning, giving up 3 hits and 1 earned run. A lot of inherited runner scores often, but that's his first win of the year. He is 1-0. Jerry Capps, not a bad outing. 6 1/3, 12 hits. 3 of those runs were given up after he had left the game. 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Good job, guys. Rush, your player of the game. 3 homer day. First time I've seen a player do that on purpose. Stu Burko, 2 homer day with the walk-off homer. And then Cardenas, 3 for 5 at the top of the lineup. Stolen base and an RBI. Not bad. Yep, so we scored 11 the hard way. They scored 12 with 6 homers. Interesting. Sounds about right. Alrighty, well, let's sim up to the next game here as we watch the other games appear here on the scoreboard real quick. Wild Pigs are going to lose to the Blowfish here as they choke it away, much like us, 6-5. Moonstars beat the Sawtooth 4-1. Beebles crushed the Grapplers 8-2. Moose rally and beat the Herbisaurs 6-5. 6 unanswered runs for them in that game. Freebooters going strong, beat the Sirloins 6-4 as they improved to 5-1. Heaters win 2-1 over the Platypi, who then proceed to choke it to the Wide Loads 5-3. And in the last game, Nemesis take on the Crocs. Nemesis cruised to victory easily 12-1, as the Crocodons are still winless in divisional play. Hitting is easier than pitching, that is right. I do have that problem right now. And this is the second game for the doubleheader. Rookie Manuel East is on the hill for us, 0-1. 4.50 ERA and a 1.17 whip, and then Chasey Kim will be on the mound to oppose us for the Overdogs. 1-0, a 0 ERA, and an 0.82 whip. Again, the pitching matchup favors the Overdogs. We'll see if that same result will play out as the Overdogs advance above us, taking over third place possession by themselves as we fall to fourth at 3-3. Last year, none of our divisional mates could finish above 500. This year, we're at 500 and 3 of them are over 500. Alrighty, first things first, let's look around the league here. Hugh Jacobs goes to the Jacks. He's going to replace Boris Bigsworth, the young reliever from the Platypi, and from us last year in the playoffs. He's going to a divisional rival. Hiro Misano, the veteran, is released by the Grapplers for Holder Close, the long reliever from the Wide Loads. Poke Foster off the Beewolves as he's replaced by Betty Sparks. He now becomes a free agent for the first time in this playthrough. Betty Sparks, of course, left the Jacks in free agency. Carter Mahoney, +6 arm, love to see it. Japani loses 2 speed after taking a line drive to the face. Makes sense, she probably has a concussion. Blowfish signed Remington Sharp, the former Platypi hurler, replaces Mindy Marshwater. She now becomes a free agent. Overdogs release they re-signed David Diggler as they get rid of Rocket Ramon as they need a fresh arm in the bullpen for today's game. Jermaine Rains is signed by the Jacks. He'll be replacing former Hot Corners catcher Lars Stadkleef. And hurls +7 contact after that pinch hit double. He's now up to a B- for the first time in his career. Nice. Hey, she might be dead. Who knows? We don't know. I didn't check her pulse. Alrighty, so we are probably going to need a fresh arm for the bullpen this game. So, who do we get? That's the question. Yeah, because the only person who's not tired in the bullpen is Butters. And as you can tell, he just gave up a home run. So, Not exactly feeling himself right now. What do we do? Well, we could go for Lou de Baziz here. C minus, be walk prone, unfortunately. Former Crocs reliever. Nice and young, easy to develop. Or we could go for a long reliever and play it smart like for Bigsworth and Morrow. Alright. This is true, she will need to come out anyway. You will stay out here. Fair enough, I know how you feel about Jermaine. Oh, okay. Okay, so Masano's making too much money. I kind of want the long reliever just to have that extra length out of the bullpen. I mean, Bowler, he's probably going to be able to throw an inning at the most. Kerr, no damn way is she coming into this game. Greenman, he's not coming into this game. He just threw 40 pitches as well. So Greenman and Kerr are out. Bowler's got an inning in him max. And Butters is Butters. Interesting moves, interesting moves. Let's go with... We're going to bring in Mora. We're going to re-sign him. Bring him on for Japani here. Just free up some money. A little Japani to heal. Actually, I think Japani's going to go back to fully healed if I check this real quick. Yes, she is back. That's a nice cheap way to get her back to full health. We probably won't be able to resign her for her next start, though, so we'll need to pick up a starter when her turn in the rotation comes back around. So it's looking like we're probably going to get Bella Mietball. Worst comes to worst, we'll go for Roberto or Ronner. I mean, Ronner did hit a home run off us in the playoffs, so maybe I'll go with Jerry. Worst comes to worst, we're stuck with Bella. Yay. Unfortunate. Alright, player development options here. Ooh, Butters. K-Man. Big chance. Love to see it. East, target practice. Solid upgrade right there. Mahoney, contact. He needs that. Okay, so we got 3 good ones here right off the rip. Dumb one. Dumb one. Pistachio doesn't really need the fielding or the stealer, so dumb one. Alright, so Mahoney, East, or Butters? Well, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna let this one for Mahoney stay. Hopefully, get it next time, because we're gonna make almost $1 million here. Because we will have enough money for it next time. So we're gonna get this one for Butters and this one for East. 2 guys that I know are gonna be playing. Mahoney more than likely is gonna go back to the bench. So we'll see. Alright, so East, +1 velocity, gets the 2 accuracy, so that'll help for his start. And then Butters, going for K-Man, let's see if he gets it. +1 power, only the 8 velocity, unfortunate, loses 4 accuracy, does not get it. Of course not, you useless sack of butter. But he's up to a C at least. Alrighty, let's go. Lineup for today's game looks like this. Samuel Perez going to come off the bench here to play catcher here for Hank Hart. He's going to move above the infield on lineup because of that. It's going to be Cardenas leading off, locked in at second. Borgner back in the lineup in right field. Trunk at first. Mustachio at third. Colton center. Perez catching. Fielder at short. Swiner in left. Rounding us out. I'm going to move fielder below him. Yeah. And then East will bat ninth. Let's go. Yeah, I chose not to go for Bella. I think I'm going to try and play this casually. What I'm thinking is that no one's going to give up on their rotation at start 10. I'm hoping that's the case. And I'm really hoping Bella is still there for less than $1 million. Then I can still make some money off the roster move with Morrow. Because there's no damn way I'm going to pay Japani $10 million or more for her to come back and do what she's done this year. Which is basically just get hurt and put a lot of strain on the bullpen. So, no thanks. Cardenas, Borgner, and Trunk due up first here for the Buzzards in Game 2 of this doubleheader. Let's see if we can split today. Alright. Also, keep the chat going, guys. I'm loving the lively conversations here. Cardenas, Borgner, and Trunk due up. Cardenas leading off, locked in, 538 average, 2 homers, 8 RBIs here against Chasey Kim. Kim on the year in his first start, he went 7 1/3 innings. He gave up no runs, en route to a quality victory. Whip of 082. He only gave up 4 hits in that start, walking 2 batters, and he hit a batter as well, striking out 6. Batting average against for Chasey, lowest on the team at 160. Not bad at all. Here we go. Slider in there for a strike. Going 1. Fastball down. Cardenas bloops it into right field. That is a base hit. Into the corner it goes as Song gets it in quickly. Cardenas with the leadoff single as she's on fire. That will bring up Borgner, hitting .350 with 2 RBIs on the year for the right fielder. Back in the lineup after sitting out game 1. Only bench player to not make an appearance as he takes fastball outside. Ball 1. Swung for fastball late. 1-1. Fastball down and in. Skied to left field. It's going to go right to Robin Yu for the first out. Next up, Trunk, first baseman, hitting .391 with an RBI on the year. Fastball middle of the plate, driven to center field by Trunk. He got a good swing on it again, but he got under it. Therefore, it is Rush making the catch. 2 down. Surprisingly, Rush is only locked in after the 3 home run game. I figured he'd be on fire. He started at neutral. 91, boy. Mustachio up next, hitting .217, 2 homers, 6 RBIs for Mario. 1 for 5 in the first game as there was a pick off to first, driving in a run on a single in his first at bat and then being hitless the rest of the episode. Strike in there for on the fastball, 0-1. Work ball inside from Kim, ball 1. Slider at the knees, fouled off by Mario, 1-2. Swung through it, strike 3 at the letters, blown by him at 100. First punch for Kim to end the inning. Ball 1 is scoreless. Action. Burko and Song go up against the rookie, Manuel East. Second baseman Elroy Action leading off, locked in at 400 average on the year with an RBI. He's also stole a base in game 1. Manuel East numbers on the year look like this. Rookie is 0-1. He has a .450 ERA and a 1.17 whip. 3 earned runs given up in his 1 start, which was 6 innings, so a quality start. He, however, took the loss in that loss to the Nemesis. It ended up being 5-2. 7 hits, 1 of them a homer, and he struck out 2 batters. Batting average against .292, and that home run was a 3-run shot. That is what cost him the victory. Fastball to Action is in there for a strike. Here's the lineup for the Overdogs today in game 2. Action off, leading off, then Burko, who homered with the walk-off shot to win game 1. Homered twice in game 1. Song down to the 3 slot, still in right field. Horn at third in the cleanup role. Floro at shortstop, he is still locked in, despite only getting 1 hit in that game. Damien Rush, center fielder, homered 3 times in game 1. He's batting 6th. Robin Yu is still 10th. He'll bat 7th and left. And Preston Adonis, the backup catcher, getting the start over Goodwood, who is tired. Batting 9th will be Kim. There we go. Next pitch from East is a curveball up high, 1-1. Slider inside, ripped foul, 1-2. Two-seamer down in the way, in the dirt, 2-2. Fastball down and in. Action fouls it off. 2-2 the count. Work ball up. Action lines it up the middle. Cardenas dives out of her reach into the gap right center field. Extra bases for Action. He's going to lead off the game with a double. Next up is Burko, first baseman, hitting .381 with 2 homers, which he hit last in the first game of this doubleheader. 5 RBIs as he hit the walk-off homer to win the game. Fastball at the knees for a strike, going 1. Curveball down and in, line to short, right at fielder for the first out. Next up, sack to Song, .217 average, 2 homers, 2 RBIs on the air for Song. Powerhouse right-hander active as well. Work ball low, runner goes, throw to third, late. Easy stolen base for Action, he's 2 for 2 on the year. Both have been off of Samuel Perez, who's behind the dish today. Two-seamer down, lined up the middle. Cardenas dives out of her reach and into right center. RBI single for Song. Overdogs lead 1-0. Song thrown out, trying to stretch it to a double low. 2 down. Next up is Rhonda Horn, the third baseman, 333 average with a homer and an RBI on the year. Two-seamer in there, driven by Horn down the line to left field. It is hooking, foul. Just missed a home run by inches. Slider down and in, inside, 1-1. Fastball down and away, chased it low, 1-2 the count. Curve up and in, fouled off, 1-2. Work ball down and away, fouled off, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away, high, 2-2. Fastball down, lined in the left field, that's hanging up. Swiner slides off his glove, it's a base hit. Good effort by Buck, he just couldn't secure it. That will extend the inning for the Overdogs, as that will bring up Micah Floral, the shortstop, who's locked in. 333 average, a homer, and 4 RBIs on the year. Work ball down and in on the first pitch, inside, ball 1. Fastball down and away, runner goes. Throw down by Perez. Late stolen base for Horn. First of the year for Horn. She's 1 for 1. 1-1 the count. Slider hangs. Floral fouls it off. 1-2 the count. Two-seamer up and in. Inside and high. 2-2. Fastball away. Line to third. Stashio makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Overdogs, though, take the lead on the RBI single by Sack to Song. 1-0 to the second. Colt, Perez, and Swiner do up. Now remember, the team that scored first in Game 1 ultimately lost. Will the same play out here in Game 2? Let's find out. Center fielder Thurman Colt up first. 423 average with 3 RBIs on the year. Fastball in there for a strike, going 1. Either way, 0-2. Fastball chased high but fouled off, 0-2. High, 1-2. Minor to second, easy play for action, 1 down. Next up, Perez, 2 for 2 in Game 1, his first game of the season. RBI single in the late 9th inning rally. Strike in there, 0-1. Either way, 1-1. Swung through it late, 1-2. Fastball put in, lined in the middle, base hit for Perez. He's now 3 for 3 in the doubleheader. Next up, Swiner, the 318 average on the year for Buck. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Slider middle in, Swiner skies it to center field. Easy play for Rush out there. 2 down. Next up, Ian Fielder, shortstop hitting 346, 2 RBIs on the year. Fastball in there, 0-1. Chased it below the knees, 0-2. Fastball inside, blooped up the middle. Action backhands, fires to first. Late infield single for Fielder. Perez makes it to third. Runners at the corners with 2 down. That's going to bring up Manuel East, the pitcher, 500 average on the year for Manuel. Looking for his first career RBI here. Fastball middle in, lined at the middle. Diving his floor to make the stop. He'll get the out at first, and that will end the inning. Bottom 2, we're still down 1. Rush, you and Anonymous do up against East. Here's Rush. Center fielder's locked in, hitting 375. 4 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. Rush homered 3 times in Game 1 here in the doubleheader. See what he does here. Well, he homered for a 4th time as he crushes the first pitch back. Curveball into the seats. 5th homer of the year for Damien Rush, as he's found the team he's going to kill this year. It's us. 2-0 the score. Overdogs double up. Next up, Robin Yu, the left fielder. Tense right now, hitting 240 on the year with an RBI. Fastball down on the first pitch, grounded in the hole to short. Fielder makes the play, 1 down. Next up is Adonimus, the catcher, hitless on the year. Contact was left-hander active for Adonimus, who sat out Game 1. Two-seamer inside, ball 1 was East is tense. Adonimus gets the start here in Game 2 to give Anton Goodwood some rest, as that grounder to third is picked up by Mustachio for the second out. is going to bring up J.C. Kim, the pitcher, 1 for 3 in his first game. He drove in a run. Fork ball in there. The letters 0-1. Fastball down and in, inside 1-1. Slider away, foul off 1-2. Seamer up and in, fouled off. Still 1-2. Down and in, swing through strike 3. First punch up for the East today, and that ends the inning 1-2-3. After the home run, of course, as Damien Rush goes home yard for the 4th time this episode. First today in game 2. To the 3rd, it's 2-0. Cardenas, Borgner, and Trunk do up. Here's on fire second baseman Demi Cardenas, singled her first time up. Then was stranded on base in the first inning. Heater inside, ball 1. Slider high, 2-0. Fastball up hard, ripped past action into right field on the dive. Second hit for Cardenas today. She's 2 for 2. Next up is Borgner. He's 0 for 1. Fastball ways fouled off, 0-1. Fastball up and in, blooper to left field and shallow. Floral there to make the catch, 1 down. Next up is Trunk. He's 0 for 1 today. Heater inside, ball 1. Heater inside and high, 2-0. Fastball way chopped the first. Burt go to second, 1. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. As he tapped the bag, apparently. Trunk now tense. Bottom 3, we're down 2. Action. Barco and Song do up. Action leading off 1 for 1 with the double. He then scored on the single in the first inning by Song. Curveball line to center. That's a base hit. Song now. Action now 2 for 2 today. Again on to lead off the inning as he'll probably steal here. We'll do it next 0 for 1. Put off the first. Nothing doing. East now tense. Fastball inside. Ball 1. Pick off first, nothing doing. Ball down. Burko lines at the left center field. That's going to be down for another hit. First and third now for the Overdogs. Next up, Song 1 for 1 with an RBI single today. He's then thrown out trying to stretch it into a double. First pitch curveball down. Line to left center field. Another base hit as Colt dives to cut it off. Burko to third, though, on the single. It's 3-0 Overdogs. Next up is Horn, 1 for 1 with the single. Ball down and away, low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, inside, 2-0. Easy down, check swing strike, 2-1. Slider up, high, 3-1. Fastball down and away, grounded up the middle. Fielder dives, cuts it off, flips the second, 1. Cardenas the first, late fielder's choice, RBI for Horn, 4-0. Next up, Floral 0 for 1. Forkball up the knees, strike called, 0-1. Way outside, 1-1. Fastball down, fouled off, 0-1-2. Slider up and in. Popped up, shallow left field. Fielder out for it. Nice catch, 2 down. Next up, Rush. Solo home run, first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Two-seamer away. Fouled off, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in, line to short. Fielder dives off his glove into left field, a base hit. Rush 2 for 2. He's now on with 2 down, and that'll bring up Yu, who's 0 for 1. Curve ball down and in, check swing strike, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away, swung through it, 0-2. Ball away, grounded in the hold short. Fielder backhands, fires to first. That ends the inning, but the Overdogs get another run on the single by Song, and another single as well by Horn on the ground out. 4-0 to the 4th. Pistachio, Colt, and Perez do up as it's slipping away very quickly here for us. Pistachio 0 for 1 today, leading off. Fastball low, ball 1. Slider away is fouled off, 1-1. Swung through it low, 1-2. Fastball, but in line in the gap right center field. That is down for extra bases. It gets under Rush's glove to the wall. Pistachio looking 3 out of the box. Here he goes. He's going to beat the relay throw from action. He's on with the leadoff triple. Yeah, overdogs are just killing us today. And yeah, if they keep this momentum up, they could go all the way. They just need to put some arms in their bullpen if they can find the money for it, of course. Cold up here with none down, runner at third. Strike in there from Kim, 0-1. Fastball line left field, down for a base hit, and that's our first run of the game as Colt has an RBI here on the single. 4-1 the score. Next up, Perez, 1 for 1 today with a single. That's also the first run Kim has given up all season. Took him 10-plus innings of work to do it. Over 10 in the third innings. Fastball down and in, low, ball 1. Heater inside, 2-0. Pick off first, nothing doing. Swung through a fastball away, 2-1. Pick off again, still nothing doing. Heater away, 3-1. Fastball away, fouled off, full count now. Swung through a fastball down the middle. Second punch up for Kim, 2 down. A 1 down in the inning. Next up, Swiner, 0 for 1. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Fastball but in, Swiner lines that in the gap right center field. That's going to score Colt easily if it gets by Song. It does not. Colt will hang at third, runners at the corners on the single. 1 down, and that's going to bring up the fielder, a 1 for 1 with the single. Kim looking to get out of the jam here. Swings through a fastball at the letters, 0-1. Fastball up's popped up, foul. That is caught by Burko for the second out, and East is due up next. Oh, goody. He's over 1 tenths. Swings through a fastball. Swings through another one. Fastball down and then breaks the bat. Kim to first. That ends the inning. Buzzards only get a run on that rally. 4-1 to the bottom of the 4th. Anonymous, Kim in action, due up. Here's Anonymous, 0 for 1 today. Work ball down, chased it in the dirt, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, lined at the middle, base hit. Into the gap it goes in right center. Colt giving chase. Anonymous going for 2. He'll beat the throw. It's a double. First hit of the year for Preston. It's going to bring up Chasey, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Work ball at the knees, bunt is down. East looks to run her back, fires to first. Sacrifice fails. 1 down, and that'll bring up action. 2 for 2 with the double and the single today. Slider at the knees, strike called, 0-1. 2-seamer up and in, fouled off, 0-2. Ball down and in, fouled off. Fastball up and away, chased it outside, strike 3. Second punch out for East. 2 down, and that'll bring up Burko, 1 for 2 with the single. Down and away, line to second. Cardenas leaps, makes a nice catch and saves a run. That ends the inning. To the 5th, we're down 3. 4-1 the score. Top lineup do it for the 3rd time today against Kim, Cardenas, Bortner, and Trunk. Cardenas leads off, is 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Rookie looking to keep the hot bat going. Fastball low, ball 1. Why did I swing at that? God damn it. 1-1. Fastball up and in, line to center field, base hit. Cardenas 3 for 3. Rookie swinging the stick very well today. Next up, Bortner 0 for 2. Fastball away, a strike, going 1. Fastball down, grounded up the middle, diving action, make the stop. On to first on the fielder's choice, 1 down. Next up, Trunk of 2-day for Joseph. Grounded into a double play last time up as that fastball's in there for a strike, going 1. Fastball to the knees, chopped in the hole to second. Action to first, 2 down. Cardenas the third. Stachio tripled last time up, scored a run. He's 1 for 2 today. See if he can drive in Cardenas from third. Forkball at the knees. Skyball to left center. You to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Again, the Buzzards can't score. Bottom 5, it's 4-1. Song, Horn, and Floral. Hard lineup to up against East. Song 2 for 2 today. He has singled in 2 runs. At the knees on the first pitch, chopped to short. Fielder charges to first with it, 1 down. East back to neutral, and that'll bring up Horn, 1 for 2. RBI on the ground out last time up. He's also singled today. Fastball lace, 1 through it, 0-1. Forkball down and in. Grounded to short, right at fielder. 2 down. Next up, Floral, 0 for 2. Curveball away. Check swing strike, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Fastball down. Chop foul. Slider up and away. Fouled off. Forkball up and in. Line to short. Right at fielder. He makes all the outs this inning. 1-2-3 inning for East. To the 6th, it's still 4-1. Colt, Perez, and Swiner due up. Here's Colt. Thurman's 1 for 2. RBI single last time up for him. Swung through a fastball high, 0-1. Good take high, 1-1. Heater away, 2-1. Fastball up, lined up the middle on the ground. Base hit for Thurman. He's 2 for 3 today. Second single for Colt. Here's Perez, 1 for 2 with the single. Perez struck out swinging on a fastball down the middle last time up. Fastball but in, hard chopper, right to Floral, and that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. Base is empty, 2 down for Swiner, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball at the knees, and Swiner cracks it dead center field. He timed that power swing perfectly. It is high, it is far, it is in the nest. That is a home run over the dead center field wall as it 1 hops to the batter's eye. First homer for the Buzzards here in the doubleheader. It's also the first homer and RBI of the year for the new addition, Buck Swiner. First homer for Big Country here in the series, and that makes it a 4-2 game. That'll bring up Ian Fielder, 1 for 2 with a single. First fastball's high from Kim, ball 1. Slider at the knees, grounded up the middle, and Fielder has another hit. He's 2 for 3 today. Good job, Ian. So that extends the inning for the pitcher slot East. That'll be a pinch hitter forthcoming. Coming off the bench to pinch hit for us. It's going to be a middle infielder Nathaniel Hurls, who doubled in a run in the first game on the pinch hitter. He's now 2 for 5 on the year. Fastball at the letters, a strike, going 1. Fastball away, blooper to left field and shallow. Out for it, Horn, she dives and she can't make the catch. First and second on the base hit. Tying run on now for Cardenas, who's 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. But now she has RBI dud. And Hurls is injured as he tweaks his groin running to first. I will not pinch run for him because he's going to come off anyway, so I'm not wasting another bench player here. 2 outs, tying run at first, winning go-ahead run at the plate here. Cardenas due up. And that fastball's down the middle. Cardenas says thank you very much, and that ball is in the nest. Left center field, we take the lead on Cardenas' team-leading 3rd homer of the season. It is now 5-4. Buzzards out on top. Atta girl, Rook. Atta girl. At least someone's trying in this lineup. Next up is Borgner, 0 for 3. Kim now tense. Slider in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball down the middle. Borgner cracks at the left center field. He gets some power behind that swing, and it is in the nest in the Buzzards bullpen. Rolf Borgner goes yard. That's his first homer here in this series, all told. Took him to year number 3 to finally do it. It's now 6-4 on back-to-back jacks.
Joseph Trunk.
Yes, it was. Incorrect. Trunk up next. He's 0 for 3, and Kim is rattled, and he will leave here after 5 2/3, giving up 6 earned runs on 2 homers, 2 strikeouts, and I think 12 hits. Linus Digby is the first reliever out of the bullpen once more here in Game 2. Digby on the year has no record, an 8.31 ERA and a 1.38 WHIP, 4 appearances, 4 earned runs given up in 4 1/3 innings, 5 hits surrendered, 2 homers, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts, batting average against .278. Trunk is still tense, though. Slider at the knees. He'll rip that in the left field over the leaping third baseman Horn. That is a base hit for Trunk. First hit of the game for Joseph. He's 1 for 4, and that's going to bring up Mustachio, who's 1 for 3 with a triple.
Mario Mustachio.
Fastball outside from Digby, ball 1. Check swing high. Good take by Mario, 2-0. Check swing outside, 3-0. Fastball up and in a strike, 3-1. Fastball up, chopper to short. Floral to first, that will end the inning. Buzzards, though, take the lead on the big blast by Demi Cardenas, and then it's followed up by a solo home run by Rolf Borgner, his first home run in the series, and it took him 3 years to get it, but better late than never, Rolf. Better late than never. So Hurls has to come out because of the injury, so we are going to go to the bullpen here, and it will be long reliever Sebastian Morrow making his season debut, back with his old club, the Buzzards, for a second stint here. We released him partway through year number 2. Morrow coming on to replace Nathaniel Hurls, the injured middle infielder. 5 runs in that inning for the Buzzards as we swing the momentum in our favor. Bottom 6. It might not last as Damien Rush is up first. Yes, we did. Screw his Cy Young. We're going to win this. Rush is up 2 for 2 today. Solo home run, and he's singled today. Morrow making his season debut. Second stint with us. Let's see how he does. Has he gotten any rust? Down and in low. Ball 1. Fastball up and away. Rush drives it right center field. Did he get it? Thankfully, no. It's only off the fence. That is a double for Rush. He is now a triple shot of the cycle at 3 for 3 today. Next up, you, 0 for 2. Very poetic. Very good, Hoon. Very good. I appreciate that. Anton Goodwood's going to pinch hit off the bench with RBI man as he homered in his last at-bat in Game 1. Let's see what he does here. Slider down and away. That's lined up the middle. Fielder dives for it off his glove into center field, and that will drive in a run. Rush scores easily. It is 6-5. Good effort, Ian. No glove. Next up is Adonimus, 1 for 2 with the double. Fastball down and in. Check swing inside. Ball 1. Down and away. Fouled off. Fastball up and in. Swung through it. 1 and 2. Got it up and away. Fouled off. Still 1 and 2. Down and in. Called strike 3. First punch out of the year for Morrow. 1 down. Next up is Digby. Pinch hitter coming. It is Madoka Hayata, who doubled in a run and then scored a run in Game 1. 429 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the year for Madoka. First pitch slider down and away. Line to second. Cardenas dives out of a reach into right field. It goes. Base hit. First and second now with 1 down. As that'll bring up Elroy Action. 2 for 3. Double and a single today. First pitch fastball up and away. That's a strike. Going 1. Change with the knees. That is fouled off. 0 and 2. Slider up and in. Inside. 1 and 2. Fastball down and away. Sky ball to right field. Borgner there for it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Runner tags for third. Here comes the relay throw. Good effort by Rolf, but it's just late. First and third. 2 down for Burko. 1 for 3 with the single. First pitch change it down and in. Low. Ball 1. Fastball up. Runner goes. Throw down by Perez is late. Stolen base for Hayata. First of the year for Hayata. She's 1 for 1. 2 of the count to Burko. Slider away. Ball 3 outside. Rock burn act for Morrow, and that's going to be ball 4 as that fastball's inside. Bases are loaded now with 2 down. First sack to Song. 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Ground out the shortstop last time up. First pitch fastball up and in. Check swing strike. Change it down and away. Outside. Slider down and in. Grounded to short. Fielder there to first. In time to end the inning as we get out of the inning with the lead. Hayata exits, coming out of the bullpen. The only reliever from their bullpen not to appear in Game 1, Keisha Mushara. Now this is from people who are on the team. Diggler does not count. 3.60 ERA, 1.40 whip, and 4 strikeouts on the year for Mushara. Colt, Perez, and Swiner do up for the Buzzards. Colt 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI in the cards. As Goodwood exits, Casper Stern comes on to play left field. Mushara on the year, no record, a 3.60 ERA and a 1.40 whip, 4 appearances, 2 earned runs in 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 walks, 1 homer, 4 strikeouts, batting average against .250. First pitch changeup fouled off, 0-1. Fastball in the dirt, 0-2. Fastball away, chop to second, easy play for action, 1 down. Next up, Perez, 1 for 3 with a single today. Fastball inside, ball 1. Change it down and in. Bloop down the left field line. Perez has his second hit of the game. He's now 2 for 4. Stern misplays that off the fence as Perez slides in with the double. First extra base hit of the year for Perez, and that'll bring up Swiner, who hit a solo home run over the center field wall last time up. For his first homer as a member of the Buzzards, and also his first RBI. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball high, 2-0. Fastball but in, chop late, 2-1. Fastball but in, Swiner fists it to center field. That's going to go right to Rush, though, 2 down. RBI shot here for Fielder. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Can he get an insurance run home? Fastball away, line to second, right at action, holding the runner, and that ends the inning. To the bottom of the 7th, it's still 6-5. Horn, Floral, and Rush do up. It's Horn 1 for 3, RBI single on the cards. RBI ground out and a single for Rhonda today. Morrow enters his second inning of work here. Strike down there on the inside corner, 0-1. Slider down in the way, strike called, 0-2. Change up and in. Out in front of it, strike 3. Second punch hit for Morrow today, 1 down. That'll bring up Floral, who's 0 for 3. There's his fastball away. Floral drives it to left field, hits it pretty well. It's going to hit off the high wall there. And it'll be a double here for Floral. Next up, Rush. Doubled last time up. He's now a triple shy of the cycle today. First pitch slider down in the way. Fouled off, 0-1. Fastball down and in. Line to right center. That's in the gap. We're going to be tied at 6. Will Rush go for the cycle here? Let's find out. Throw to the cutoff man. He's going for it. Relay from Fielder. It is late. Rush is on fire, and he's hit for the cycle. He's just on another planet right now. Next up is Stern. Hitless on the air. First at bat at the doubleheader as he's got RBI to activate here. Fastball inside. Misses. Ball 1. Change at the knees. Sack suicide squeeze is on. Perez tags him out and will throw to first for the unassisted double play. Nice job, Samuel. To the 8th, we're tied at 6 as that sack bunt plan failed. Morrow due up to lead off, followed by Cardenas and Bordner. We will be pinch hitting for Morrow here. He's coming off the bench to hit. Is going to be catcher Hank Hart. He'll pinch hit here. Hart hitting .263 on the year with 2 RBIs this season. Change it down, ball 1. Change it low, 2-0. Fastball down and then chop past Mushara to second. Action backhands in time to first, 1 down. Next up is Cardenas, 4 for 4. 3-run homer last time up. She's also hit 3 singles. She's 4 for 4 today. Still on fire. Fastball at the knees, a strike, going 1. Chased it inside, 0-2. Check swing inside, 1-2. Fastball up and in. Cardenas bloops to left field and shallow. Running it down will be Stern for the second out. Next up is Borgner, who hit a solo home run last time up, his first of the series in 3 years. He's 1 for 4 today. Fastball up and away, line to short, diving as Florida was right to make the stop. 1-2-3 inning for Mushara. That's coming out of the bullpen for us. Well, shit. It's Luther Butters, the rookie. Butters gave up the win in Game 1. Let's see what he does here. Adonimus, Mushara in action, due up. Adonimus 1 for 3 with the double today. Butters has a 9 ERA on the year. He's got a 2 whip and an 0-1 record as he gave up the walk-off home run to Burko in Game 1. 2 earned runs given up in 3 appearances, 2 innings plus total, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 1 home run. Batting average against 400 on the year. And Adonimus leading off, 1 for 2 today, 1 for 3 today. Contact for his right-hander active here. First fastball is outside, ball 1. Change it down and in. That's a strike. 1-1. Pitcher slot up next, I believe. Slider up and in. A strike. 1-2. Fastball away. Outside. 2-2. Change it down and in. Check swing inside. 3-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off. Fastball away. Line to third. Right at Mustachio. 1 down. Next up is Mushara, pinch hitter. No pinch hitter coming. She's locked in. It's her first at bat of the year. First pitch fastball. Blooper to right field. Borgner coming on. He won't get there. Base hit for Mushara. She's on with 1 down. Is that'll bring up action. 2 for 4, double and a single as Butters is now tense. First pitch slider down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball up and away. Blooper to right field. Borgner back a few steps. Makes the catch, 2 outs. Butters back to neutral, now to bring up Stu Burko, who homered off Butters in Game 1. He was the only batter Butters faced, and it was a walk-off homer. Burko 1 for 3, single and a walk today in this game. Slider inside, ball 1. Change it down and away. Strike called, 1-1. Fastball up and in. Blooper to right field on the liner, that's a base hit. Mushara thought about third, but Borgner's throw will hold her at second. Burko now locked in, and that'll bring up Song. 2 for 4, 2 singles, and 2 RBIs. First pitch slider away, outside, ball 1. Slider down and in. Song grounds it to third. Mustachio dives. It goes under him into left field. He dove perfectly, so it went under his gut. Base is loaded now for Horn. 1 for 4, single and RBI today for Rhonda. That RBI was on a ground out. Richards fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball down, lined on the ground up the middle, base hit. 1 run score, 2nd run coming. Here's the throw from Colt, just laid. It's a 2-run single. 8-6 now, and that'll bring up Floral, 1 for 4 with the double. Change it down, fouled off. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Popped up foul, out of play, I think. Yes, 0-2. Slider down and away. Floral lines at the short. Fielder on the backhand makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Overdogs get 2 as they head to the 9th with the lead. 8-6. Trunk, Mustachio, and Colt do up against Mushara, as Butters once again could not hold the door shut. Joseph leading off today is 1 for 4 with the singles. He'll face the locked-in Mushara, looking for the win. Fastball at the knees, 0-1. Change up inside, 1-1. I bet if she runs into trouble, they're going to go to Diggler here out of the pen because he's, well, fresh arm. Strike at the knees, 1-2. Fastball down, chopped up the middle. Floral makes the stop, 1 down. Next up, Mustachio, 1 for 4 with the triple today. Check swing low, ball 1. Change away, popped up, shallow left center. Floral out to make the catch, 2 down. Last chance for the Overdogs, Buzzards, it is Thurman Colt. 2 for 4, 2 singles, and an RBI today. Fastball middle in, line to third. Horn makes the catch, and the Overdogs sweep the doubleheader. 8-6 the final in Game 2 after winning the first game 12-1. And Luther Butters is the losing pitcher in both games. He falls to 0-2 on the year. Not much to say other than the overdogs are world beaters. Our bullpen is some shit, and our starting pitching is now a mess. This rebuild may have just taken a turn for the worse. Cardenas, 4 for 5 day at the top of the lineup. Bright spot here for us. She had a 3-run homer. Solo home run for Rolf Borgner as well. First homer of the series for him. Cold RBI single. Swiner, a solo home run. First homer of the for him as a member of the Buzzards. Good job for Big Country there. Damien Rush had his 4th homer in the doubleheader. He also hit for the cycle, driving in 2 runs. Rhonda Horn, 3 RBI day. 2 RBI day for Sack DeSong, and 1 RBI for Anton Goodwin as a pinch hitter. Other than that, not too much to say. 5 innings for Emmanuel East, the rookie. 9 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, a home run. No quality start for him, but he did his job, I guess. Morrow, 2 innings out of the pen in his season debut. 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts. Luther Butters takes the loss. Rookie goes an inning, 4 hits, 2 earned runs given up. He falls to 0-2 on the year. Thank you, Hoon. Thank you. I appreciate that. GG indeed, even if we lost. Kim, 5 2/3 innings. His Cy Young quest has now been put on hold, giving up 6 runs to start, 14 hits, 2 strikeouts, 3 home runs given up as well. Digby, a third of an inning, giving up a hit. And then Keisha Mushara, 3 innings scoreless out of the bullpen, giving up only a hit. She gets the victory. Her first of the year, she improves to 1-0. Player of the game will be Damien Rush, who hit for the cycle, driving in 2 runs in the process. Demi Cardenas had a 3-run homer. She finishes 2nd with 4 hits. And Buck Swiner hit his first homer of the season. He is 2 for 4. Well, that's a punch in the gut. All I can say is Butters is definitely not ready to be facing any kind of competition without some major upgrades. I think we might have to cut him. Because I can't keep having him blow games. Around the league, Lee Fitzgerald signs to the Heaters, placing Kenna Korn. Busha Digman is off the Overdogs, replaced by Enrique Goyo. Okay. Sim up to our next game here real quick. Moose wins 6-3 in 10 innings over the Sandcats, getting their 3rd win of the year. Herberslers then beat the Wild Pigs 4-3, getting their 3rd win as well. Freebooters rally to force extras, but lose 5-4 to the Hawkhorns, who now tie them atop the division at 5-2. Sawtooth then beat up the Moonstars 10-4. And the Grapplers beat the Beewolves 6-2 as they avenged their loss last time out against them. And our next game is the last game of the first half. It's another road game, and it's against the Jacks. Tremondo on the hill. He 1-0 with a 0 ERA and an 0.38 whip. He threw 8 shutout innings in his victory in his first start against the Crocodons. Yes. And then Beavis Ortiz, the former Beewolves ace, is now a member of the Jacks. He is 1-0 with a 6.75 ERA and a 2.06 whip. He was not the Beewolves ace. That's right. That's Hurley Bender. Jesus Christ. I am tired. Ah, sweet Jesus. Alright, let's look at player development here. Mahoney's is still here. Yes, we're going to snap this up. Michael, don't like that one. Too high of a chance for bad jumps. Greenman, don't want him to lose specialist. Pass. Swiner, dumb one. Mustachio, dumb one. Fielder. Power, that's a good upgrade for next time. I like it. Alright, come on, Carter. Let's get you some contact, buddy. Gets the 8. Oh, well. Something for the 16. He's up to 60 and loses 3 speed, but hey, it's worth it. Making him a better bat off the bench there. Alrighty. Bullpen. What do we do with Mr. Butters? As Luther is clearly not ready for this level of competition. You can go to Luda Baziz, get some money. It's about the same level pitcher. He has walk prone, which is a plumber, but hey, it's a mop-up man for a mop-up man. Honestly, I don't see the problem with it. And it's better than the other option of going to Chiron Throne here and getting pretty much nothing. Or going for Boris Bigsworth and getting nothing as well, so yeah. Or we could go for Bellamy Etball, move her into the rotation to take Japani's spot, and then move Morrow to the bullpen full-time. I would actually be okay with that. Plus, we're still making money off the move. Screw it. Why not? Bella's a better option than Japani at this point anyway, so let's go. Hey, Bellamy up ball. Welcome. The former Jax hurler is now in the rotation. She'll be taking over Japani's spot in the rotation. That moves Morrow to the bullpen full time. Alright. Love to see it. Alrighty, let's set the lineup here and call it a day. Next time out, it'll be Cardenas on fire at the top of the lineup, followed by Borgner in his natural position of left field. Joseph Trunk will be at first base, still tense. Mustachio in at third, he'll bat fourth. Colton center again, batting fifth. Fielder in at shortstop, he'll bat sixth. Mahoney will get the start in right field now that he got that contact upgrade, he'll bat seventh. And Hank Hart will be batting eighth in at the catcher position after his day off. Mondo will bat ninth on the mound. And Hurls, who is hurt, will stay on the bench there to rest up. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. It was a long one today, and it was a rough couple of losses. We found a way to blow the games, and the root cause, Luther Butters. He's no longer here because of that. And we also lost Frangipani, who took another line drive to the face this time. That's the third straight game she has pitched where she has taken a line drive in some capacity to her body, resulting in an injury. And I think, reading the writing on the wall, she was our least effective starter last year. She is now no longer a member of the roster as well, as Sebastian Morrow makes his return for the second stint with us. And we also bring in former Jax hurler, now Bellamy Ball, to complete the rotation. Is that signaling the end of this season's quest for a championship? Probably, as that sweep knocks us down to 3-4. We're going to not panic yet. We're going to see if we can get some wins here in the middle of the season, as we are going to finish up the road trip here in 2 games. If, however, we fall to, like, say, 3-6, I'm going to write the season off, and we'll just, like, rapid fire through these games real quick just to get them over with. But thank you so much, guys, for the support. If you made it this deep in the video, sorry for the losses, but hey, thank you for sticking around. I hope you found this entertaining. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.